Yeah, definitely going to wait and see what's here. Good morning, welcome along again to Going Places 110. I'm Paul. Just pulled over on, as you can probably see, an absolutely gorgeous and sunny morning. We're making our way to Paxton House for a morning put on by the guys from Borders Competitions. It's cars and coffees, a free event to turn up, but looking at the Facebook page, looks like a really decent variety of cars that are due to go. So we're going to head down there and have a look. Well, it's going to be an absolutely lovely day for it as well. Yeah, not many opportunities to get the sunglasses on in late October. It's actually looking like it's going to stay like this for most of the day. Having a look at some of the people that have posted on the website. The Borders Competitions guys bringing their Lambo, which I'm having I look forward to having a look at. TVR Owners Club, various other owners clubs from all about. So yeah, should be a good morning. Something you don't see every day. I'm going to assume this is going the same way as us. So we have just arrived and already it's a thoroughly impressive lineup, it has to be said. So here we are, we've arrived at Paxton House, which you can see behind me for the Cars and Coffee morning that's been put on by the guys from Borders Competitions. You can probably just about see behind me and in front of me actually, there are some thoroughly impressive motors here. There's obviously the Borders Competitions guys' Lambo. Definitely not going to lose it in the car park, I like it. So I'm not the only McLaren represented today, it's 720S. But yeah, all shapes, all sizes, all ages. So it looks like it's going to be a cracking morning. Everybody's deeply curious to see what is under the cover here. So there we go, coffee in hand. Just going to start having a wander around, looking at some of the cars. The McLaren's been drawing a wee bit of attention. Who's not a sucker for a gull wing door? We're going to come back and find out what's under the cover, just said that. But yeah, let's go for a wander. Car's been brought down by the Jim Clark Trust today.
I think the first of the airflow, these are the parts. Yeah, I think his personal white one.
The GTRs. Absolute sleepers of GTRs. As I'm looking at the engine bays in some of these cars, they're absolutely spotless too. I thought I need to come and have a closer look at this 720S here, which is body kitted up. One of the kind of occupational hazards with these, as you can see, is that the heat from the exhaust begins to melt the paintwork. But yeah, thoroughly quick motor. Ferrari 430 Scuderia. Regulars on the channel will be familiar with the GT3RS, obviously not the same one, but never going to lose it with that wing. Yeah, definitely going to wait and see what's here. I do sometimes moan about cars being bought and then never driven. To say that this one's been driven is an understatement. It's a drift car which has done some actual drifting.
Yeah, like I mean, said to me, it was a bit different, but we didn't like share food.
Hi boss.
So this was the
I've just come out of the little cafe.
the little rally car.
Up by the main house.
Again, just absolutely immaculate.
Alright, I will stand here and wait for you.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing I can kind of comment on here is the variety of stuff that's turned up. Supercars, sports cars, classic cars, JDM cars, trucks. What do you call them? SUVs?
Yeah. My dad's got a
That's a big old wagon. It probably doesn't do the size of this thing. Probably does not really doing it justice on the video here, but it's huge. Subaru corner.
You will?
On it. Ah, yeah. There you go, you're famous. That's alright. Cracking turnout from the Subaru S. I've said it before in previous videos. I'm always a sucker for original features like leaving the tax discs and stuff in cars. VX220. So, Lotus have seen this at a few of the shows before, the Lotus Carlton. Yeah, and again, just appreciating the time and efforts that's gone into some of these. An interesting TVR here, what have we got? 390 SE. Don't think I've ever seen one of these.
Okay, right.
Who doesn't love a wooden steering wheel? Land Rover Defender. Do you know, I've always had a little soft spot for the Cougars. Kids just used to have one of these.
What's fresh?
Has to be said with this one, for what was meant to be an impromptu kind of cars and coffee, it's turned into a full-on car show. There is a thoroughly impressive array of cars about. In fact, I thought I'd recognise this car. This was sitting next. This was next to us at the Scottish Festival of Motoring.
I was up there and then I used it for a couple of days after. And you know how I've always had the issue.
We'll need to track him down and say hello. But obviously, friend of the channel, Davey from Davey's Skoda Adventures. Check out his channel and his series of trade plate adventures as well. It's been a thoroughly entertaining watch. It hasn't always gone according to plan, but it's definitely been interesting to see. And it's always good to see this. It's actually the first time I've seen this car in person. Brave soul parking a fairly heavy Mustang on the grass, but I love the colour actually. That's nice. The yellow i20N we've seen in the channel before. Follow this one on Instagram. Bentley Continental. And then again, I think potentially a Mustang Owners Club, but really good collection of Mustangs. Again, the great thing about these cars as well is that they're all sort of slightly unique. Everybody's done something to them, made little changes themselves, personalised them. Gives each and every one of them the same different kind of personality.
Yeah?
Kind of a slightly 80s corner here with the Mercs. That's absolutely gorgeous Porsche. This one's up for sale, it seems. Big fan of the 911s in this colour. Another friend of the channel with the Merc here. We've seen this one at the Jedburgh Cars and Coffee. Hello if you're watching. Car's looking good. Gotta say, obviously they've been around for a lot of years now. I'm still a big fan of the Astons. It's a good looking thing. I'd seen this one before and I had to laugh. I had to laugh out loud when I saw this. A really good mix of cars. That car top. Classic, pretty sure my wife used to have one of these. So I was speaking to the owner of this GTR who tells me that the car's got 250,000 miles on it and it's still looking in cracking condition for 250,000 miles. He says he's going to get it to 300 by the end of the year. So these are the cars we followed in this morning, just as when we got to the entrance.
Did the arm.
Always talk about checking out the car parks in places like this. Just this one, 23 plate 911 GTS, cracking blue. You can see it's a pretty good turnout this morning as well. Seen this car at the Cars and Coffee on a few occasions. Aston. Just laughing at the plate on this one. Cracking little Lotus here.
Oh, the new dial comes. I just washed it this morning, so obviously they were still watching.
Really good turnout of TVRs as well. Got the Chimeras. One hardtop. Again, who doesn't love a brown interior? Porsche well represented today as well, you've got to say. Has to be said as well, an absolutely cracking turnout of TVRs today. Really big fan of this one.
Right, how are you? Hi, bud.
There are times I've got to admit I'm slightly envious at the number of cars here that have been able to get the roofs down because of the weather.
I know it's number, that's
Actually signed by D-Day veterans, that's quite impressive.
yellow was everywhere already, you know. Thanks very much for taking time. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, have a look on.
There we go, so the guy's just telling the story there about the various veterans signing the car there. A proper piece of history. It also appears the good people of Berwick are quite partial to a Mercedes. Not a lot of events you're going to go to where you've got your Civic Type R next to your Ford Estate, next to your classics, the old Saab. People seem to be enjoying it. Can hear a drone up there somewhere. Used to be back in the day, you would see these Fiestas everywhere, but they're actually generally becoming a slightly rarer sight these days. 370Z. Pretz Estate. Speaking of another one that used to be everywhere and now you don't see that many, Citroen Saxo. Definitive boy racer car for a long time, and then they've just become quite rare. Focus. S3 Mit Mascot. Second Fiesta sale. Now that I've said that they're quite rare, I'm going to see them everywhere, haven't I? Classic Renault. Renault's to rollers, eh? Little Nissan Figaro. Quirky wee car. Piccolo! Piccolo! Piccolo!
Piccolo, see?
Look, Piccolo! Look at the thing! Look at the important thing! It's over here! Over here!
Piccolo.
Look at the thing!
Piccolo.
Transfixed it!
He's looking for his dad.
Oh. Not just cars. Again, got to thoroughly appreciate the amount of work that's gone into these. Alpina modded. Who doesn't love a pop-up headlighter? That's an absolutely gorgeous older Porsche as well. It's quintessentially 80s, this. I'm looking at this and decided, has somebody just actually brought their house with them this morning? Because that's a great idea. Anybody familiar with this badge? The giant Buick. Again, I don't know if you can appreciate just how long this thing is. You can land an aircraft on it. But what a beautiful interior. This TVR Sagaris, a car that will love you even though it tries to kill you. Big sucker for the sideways exhausts as well. So the Borders Drivers Club guys just doing a little announcements, doing the welcomes and all that kind of stuff. They've got their stall set up right in the middle. Always a winner with places like this as well that give you somewhere to eat. Which is, as you can see, busy, busy. Always a winner. I've said it before and I'll say it again, you always want to check out the car parks whenever you go to any sort of car event, because otherwise I would have missed this. Always been a sucker for an RCZ as well. The sort of convex or concave, depending on which one it is. The bendy glass. I've seen this Amira at quite a few events as well. You know me, I'm a sucker for a blue car. So what I actually initially thought was the car park actually just turned out to be another row of cars. So to say that it's a good lineup. Got the Rangy, the TBR. Classic Ford. Again, another one's in cracking nick. Alpha convertible. It's not a proper car show without an Alpha. GR86. So what the GT86 should have been. Jag. This is nice. Now, somebody's got a knowledge of BMW colours, able to tell me what shade of blue that is, but I've looked at a couple of M8s in this colour. This is the 850i. It's always interesting when you wander slightly off piste. I forgot that it was Halloween coming up, and I thought, should I be worried about the fact that there's a wooden coffin here? But then, yeah, I remembered it was Halloween, and it's all for giggles. So I've never been to Paxton House, but I think I'm definitely going to come back here, bring the dog, because it looks like there's some cracking woodland walks and everything down this neck of the woods. So where's the occasional giant fluffy spider? So as you can see, there's a thoroughly impressive array of cars here, and a really good turnout of people. I'm actually still discovering cars every time I turn a corner, so another cracking row here. Very good looking Audi. Good thing with the sun being out, it's obviously just got my own shadow in it. The Audi 80. And that's a gorgeous Porsche. I've seen this at a few events as well. Turbo S. Surprised I haven't seen more GR Yaris's, but here's one. Yaris's, Yarai. Always been a sucker for all things French. Some proper minis. Including one that's got a tax disc, which is show me age here. This car was registered 24 days after I was born. Morning. Doing a wee bit about each of the cars.
United States of America, and the rest by Jackie Stewart and Frank Gardner, Jackie Leaks, and Sir John Whitmore.
So as you can see, shout out to the Borders competitions guys. We're just going to retreat back to the car for a few minutes just to rest the old feet, but it's turned from a cars and coffee meet into a full-fledged car show, which is always a winner. Just shows that, again, I've said it before, that the car scene in Scotland is absolutely thriving, and I think this just kind of goes to prove it. There's also a hell of a lot of dogs here around here, which is brilliant, because who doesn't love a dog? So we called it Cars and Canines. Always been a sucker for a Lambo. This kind of brings us back. You see what I mean? Doggies, doggies, doggies. This just brings us back round to the McLaren. The V6 in the.
When he added the auction, the front cover off, the back cover off, the top was off it and everything. And there was me and the truck driver, I gave him a hand, lifted out. And stood us up and he had
And the previous owner was Anthony Barford of JCB, and when Sintners asked me if I was still interested in a CSI, I'd just bought an 850 CI.
So as you might be able to kind of make out, everybody's kind of moving around because they're finally going to show us what's under this cover. We're going with we're guessing some sort of Subaru, but it's definitely drawing a crowd, whatever it is.
Okay. Has anyone got any guesses? Anyone? Just shout them out. What was that? Skyline? R34. Anyone else? Impreza. Subaru. Okay, reveal the car.
Nice. There's obviously the Borders competition car. This got the win this car sticker.
Skyline R34 GTR.
Nice.
1999. It's the same age as me. But don't let that fool you. This was built not by JM Imports, but it was purchased from JM Imports. The engine's been rebuilt by Abbey Motorsport. It's running just over 700 wheel horsepower. It was actually the fastest R34 GTR in Europe to run a quarter mile, one of the first.
It's a classic R34 engine. So to be fair, that's almost all of the cars, but yes, just as I was about to say, I was going to start wrapping up, yet more stuff's making a fashionable late entrance, as you can probably hear behind me. Here, fans in the Austin. Interestingly, left-hand drive. Lancer.
I think my 1960 suspension is showing its mark this year.
Quite right. So caught up with Davey from Davey's Skoda Adventures. There you go. We've just been walking about having a look at the cars. So have you seen a favourite so far?
Favourite so far must be that Lotus Carlton.
The Lotus Carlton. I've seen that at a few shows. I'm going to spin this round because there's the boy in the Lambo just making his way away. There we go. Definitely hear that before you see it. If you haven't already, check out Davey's Skoda Adventures and his Trade Plate Adventures on YouTube, and we will see you soon.
Yep, see ya.
Like it. An immaculate engine.
Will do. Look after yourself. I will, yeah, no problem.
So now that the R34 Skyline's been unveiled, you can see the crowds there. What an absolutely lovely day it's been. So that's been the Borders Competitions Cars and Coffee meet here at Paxton House. Six, I say, for a first one, it's been thoroughly successful. Again, thanks very much to you for watching the video. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. It's free to do and certainly mean a lot for me. Probably going to be slightly fewer videos heading into the kind of winter break, but we'll see what we can do. We will see you for the next one.
Justify the purchase. Again.
Look at this.
Got your money yet?
It's a lot of young guys doing.
It's like like a monster truck. So that's the guys from Borders Competitions have just done their awards. So 3 cars won the best cars at the show. So this was one of them. This is the best original, the Fiesta. The Mini here, which is one car of the show. And congratulations to the owners of the Clio here, which has won the judge's choice. It is absolutely immaculate, to be fair. You in the Skoda heading off?